Hey, my name is Marilyn Dumpson, and I wanted to come on and give you a short background of me, who I am, and just a little bit, about me and why and how I got into real estate. I started real estate in 2016. I had been doing medical billing for, I think it was 15 years. And I went to work one morning and I no longer had a position there. The position is medical billing. The entire program had been sourced for the work to be done outside the company. And so that left me without a job. With me being, content with living from paycheck to paycheck with just a little bit of money in the bank at the time, it bothered me a lot. I'm a single parent with 3 children. At the time, 2 of them were in college, and I just didn't know where I was going to turn, what I was going to do, how things were going to pan out. So to make a long story short, God said real estate. And my first thoughts were no, because you've got to go back to school. You've got to be able to pass the state exam to become a real estate agent. And that was something at the age of 44 that I just wasn't wanting to do. I wasn't willing to do. And he told me to look into it. And so I did. And the more I looked into it, the more he was pressing on me. Yeah, this is something that I'm opening the door for you. I want you to do, but you've just got to have enough faith to walk into it. So I did. I walked into it and started taking the class, got in the class, and we got down to the end. There were several other women in the class with me. And so we all went and took the state exam at the same time. Everybody passed it on the first try except for me. And so, that wasn't a positive feedback for me, but I tried it again. Well, I tried it again and again. I failed that state exam 6 times and I passed it on 7 times. Now, I'm telling you this because the ladies that did the class before me, this was a 6-month period that I was trying to pass this exam. So we all went to work at the same company. They were there 6 months before me. This was 2016. Within 6 months, I made $70,000 and I became Rookie of the Year for 2016. The others, what I'm trying to say is I passed and I exceeded what the other ladies had done. So that was definitely a test of faith. Okay. And doing what God had told me to do. So that's what pushed and catapulted me into the real estate field career. Okay. Once I got in real estate, I started liking it because I knew why God had put me there. And that was to be able to help, to teach, and to serve my community on how they could become homeowners. Because in 2016, there wasn't a lot of people that knew how the process worked. So I took out time, I studied, I learned how real estate went and everything. And I started having home buying seminars and everything. I did any and everything that I could to teach the community because I really felt that if a person worked, if they breathed and they wanted to own a home, that they should be able to do that. So that was my focus. And that's why God put me in there, is because he knew that my focus was going to be his people and to service the community. So I went on. And then after that, 2 years after that, I went to take my broker's exam. I passed my broker's exam on the first try. Super excited about that. And I went on to start my own company, Premier Avenue Real Estate. Okay. And that's where we are now, Premier Avenue Real Estate. But God has one more thing for me, and that's to have my instructor's license for the state of Alabama. And I'm working towards that, and I'll have those in April. Premier Avenue Real Estate will go to EXP so that I'll have more time to focus on teaching, not only teaching the community, but I also want to teach new agents how they can become successful in real estate and how to focus their mind on servicing the community so that they can have the blessings of God to overtake them as well as God had given me. So that's just a little bit of my focus and my background. And this is why I am so adamant about teaching and teaching real estate. Okay. So thank you guys for tuning in. And I greatly appreciate you taking my classes and everything. Just thank you for your support. My name is Marilyn Dumpson, and we'll be talking soon. Thank you. Did it stop?